YouTube. You're listening to the Mike and Josh Show. We're live in studio with Double Run. They come up here, they're going to do an interview, and they're going to give us a little bit of their music. They were tuning up, and we got some YouTube-only content. You can look that up at www.youtube.com/. How about that? Yes, the Mike and Josh Show, not .com. But you can also catch us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/the Mike and Josh Show. We'll have all their links. I know I put a poster up and links to it's a CD Baby or something like that. That has, yeah, you can listen to some of their music on there. We'll have the links up and you can look at it. This is Webesode 12, and if you're counting, we've kind of went out of order, so me and Josh can't count. I done went past 10 fingers, so. Y'all come. Where y'all from? I know there's a lot of places here, bands and stuff in Fitzgerald, but where y'all from?
Well, you know, down there in Double Run, it's where we got basically where we got our name from and everything. You know, down there it's just a little small community out there, and we all just kind of out and about from around there. So
is that's part of Wilcox County,
yeah,
right?
That's part of Wilcox.
Yeah. I know Wilcox County is huge as far as landmass.
It's southwest.
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 That's
it's
right.
South of Pitts, and it's just right on the county line near Turner County.
It's God's country.
That's right. That's right. I know a lot of times I go to some parties out there and birthday parties and stuff like that and bonfires, and I mean there's a lot of music around there. I mean it's just awesome. And I actually seen y'all at a birthday party, and I got a friend of mine, Jennifer Hare, she and Dwayne Hare, and they kind of turned me on to getting y'all here, and so here you are, and you know, y'all sounded good tuning up. How did y'all get together? I mean,
well, my brother, of course, we grew up together, and I taught him how to play, and we've been jamming for years. You know, Mark and I started just as a two-piece acoustic gig after a couple of bands that I'd been in during college down in Albany, Georgia, Americus, Georgia. And we started recording some of our songs together, but we realized that we needed more musicians because we just couldn't do it all.
Yeah.
And I think that's how Mark ran into Tyler.
Yeah, we was I've been jamming with some other guys, and one of the guys I was jamming with, he was like, "Yo, man, you know, I got this guy Mark, you know, and you need to meet him, this and that. And, you know, I think y'all hit it off pretty good. He, you know, y'all like the same kind of stuff and this and that." And I was like, "All right." And Mark just pulled up at the house one day, and I think, you know, it was like a Tuesday.
Ain't looked back since.
Ain't looked back since. It's been, you know, every week he's been at the house since.
I can't keep up with him.
Oh Lord.
And, you know, actually, Hare been, you know, he'd been jamming with us too, and so he kind of just fell right on into place.
And I got to say, I was looking over your Facebook and everything. Everybody loves his hair.
Yeah.
That's sexy hair. This is a luscious head of hair.
We're going to put that on YouTube. I'm just going to dedicate one little clip to his hair.
Please.
I seen a video. Well, so what's up with the Rubik's Cube? Does that help with your dexterity or something? I seen all that.
It's just
awesome.
Basically a byproduct of my dexterity. Something I picked up a while back, being sitting around the house. I just learned how to do it.
Wow,
Tell them how your heart is sad.
Oh yeah, it actually broke yesterday.
Oh no. Well, I seen in the clip like the stickers were coming off.
No, I've had it for a while, and just yesterday it fell off like a little ledge or something and just broke all to pieces, and I tried to fix it, it didn't work.
Well, Valentine's is coming up, maybe someone out there in YouTube land will get this man a Valentine's Rubik's Cube.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
With some little hearts on it. Y'all been playing together how long?
Oh God. Going on, it's getting close to a year.
Getting close to a year as Double Run.
And a lot of I see y'all pretty busy too. I mean, with private parties and stuff like that, gigs.
We've been extremely fortunate with that. We've got a pile of supporters. We've got a fan base that's just phenomenal. Really, these people, they love and support us, and we love and support them, and they're things that they do, you know, locally too. So it's kind of a, you know, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, and man, it works good. And that's how people from Double Run are. They're just good people, and we we really try to keep our what we do straight up and down, because that's people from Double Run, they're straight up and down. Yeah. They won't mess around with you.
It's always good to have especially a good hometown fan base.
Yes, sir.
And then even the party that I went to, I mean, everybody supported you there, and there was quite a bit of people there.
Yes, sir. We are very, very proud.
Since y'all been playing so long together, what's the craziest moments on stage? I mean, everybody has them, so I got to hear them.
I would have to say it was at a private birthday party we were playing. And this was before my brother had bought a wireless system. I'm not real sure how he pulled this off, but we were playing a party, and we were in the middle of if I remember correctly, we were covering a song by Bob Seger, and my brother stepped in a rocking chair. And who stands in a rocking chair and plays guitar? I don't know. This guy right here. He never missed a lick. I don't see how he didn't fall. Just fall off.
You will see Jason play guitar in just about every position you can think. I mean, he's done a full. I think he attempted to do a full split playing the guitar.
We actually have video clips of that.
Yeah, it was
dedicated.
He is dedicated.
Just get into it.
At some of these parties and stuff, I know I take the crazy moments on stage, but out there looking out in the crowd, what's some fan crazy stuff that y'all seen? I mean, this is something I'm popping on to y'all, so you have time to think about it. Any fights or drunken girls or?
Okay, I got one. What about Cypress Gear?
Oh, it was out of our hands.
It was out of our hands, and we're not proud of what this lady did, but this is fixing to happen.
We was playing over on the lake at Cypress at Marina over there, and we was there playing and just doing our thing, and I look out into the crowd. And I realize that Martin, Jason, and Alex all seen it too. And I look out there, and there's this lady at one of the back tables back there, just
giving a Hummer,
giving a BJ.
Not to mention the lady was at least
60 years
old. At least 60 years.
Yeah, at least 60 years old.
It happened, and
not to mention she got
I'm pretty sure they escorted her out quickly as soon as this happened. I mean, Cypress Girls are straight up and down place too, but I'm telling you, sometimes you can't control what people do, man. You can't control it.
Maybe in a hurry, and if you gotta have it, you gotta have it.
I was, brother.
That's just how our music treats people.
Yeah, it's stimulating.
The love groove.
Disclaimer: just because you come to the show, a woman will not be given.
That's a disclaimer right there.
So guys,
we can't promise that.
Well, if it boosts sales, guys, if you want your lady, you buy a Double Run CD. Oh man! All right, that was hilarious. What are some of the musical influences that each of y'all have that you grew up with, and like which I sing to, and I've always been into Garth Brooks and Travis Tritt, and I even like some of the soul music back in Motown days. I mean, it's all good to me. But what are some of y'all's?
Yeah, I think we all have different influences. I know for me. Probably the Red Hot Chili Peppers is the biggest one.
Oh yeah.
I just really like their style. But we also, I think, me and my brother have a lot of influence from the Black Crowes and Tom Petty.
Yeah, I'm kind of all about and everywhere, man. Cause there's nothing really that I don't listen to and nothing that I don't like. But probably some of my main influences would be like Third Eye Blind and Matchbox 20 and stuff, and and then I go as far as to say, Breaking Benjamin and stuff.
Don't let him fool you. He's a Gaga fan too.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, throw some Katy Perry at
me.
He
can't
listen
hide
to
that. He is a closet Gaga fan.
I actually cover a Lady Gaga song.
He does. Yeah. I have to endure this.
And then Hair's the metal man.
Yeah, I guess I'd be the black sheep. Metallica, any kind of metal or anything goes for me.
It's about time to trim your wool.
And it's cool because all these different influences that we have, it all kind of because all of us play guitar, and when we get together writing songs or jamming or something, all these different music styles that we listen to all kind of run together, and it creates this like crazy genre that none of us really know what to categorize ourselves in, and we all think that's real cool because you can't really put us in alternative or
we basically just call it Double Run.
Yeah, if you know what kind of music we are, please tell us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't know.
Post it on our Facebook page.
Okay. Y'all came out with an album. It's called Brother. How did that name come about, and what's the feel behind this album?
Let me tell. It's a great question, Mike, and it's one that's very near and dear. On this particular album, now we're all songwriters, but on this particular album, I wrote a lot of the lyrics and the songs, and this song, the track number 8 on the album Brother, is Brother, and that song is actually, I wrote that about my brother and how our love of music and what we do has taken us through many places, a lot of good times, and man, it overwhelms me. So I had to sit down and write a song about how deep we are in our passion for music and what we do there. And I tell you what, I've gained 2 more brothers since I wrote that song, and we're all together on it. We love our music.
Definitely.
That's always good because I've seen where, like I said, I've tried to start bands and been in bands, and a lot of times it's hard, for everybody to meld together and create art. I mean, that's what music is, art, and that's why we're doing this musical series. Before y'all, I had a rap artist in here, and then I got a rock and roll band coming in, and my thing is, if we can come together in music, we can come together as a community.
There you go. Right. Local music, support local music.
And it does. It starts right here, locally, because everybody that's ever made it big, where did they start?
Had to be somewhere.
They had to. So people supported them. Their community supported them. They supported their community.
That's right.
So if everybody comes together, it'll make Fitzgerald, Osceola, Tifton, Douglas, Abbeville, Double Run, Pitts, Rose. I mean, everywhere better. Anywhere, any community that you live in.
Definitely.
And that's and music does that. Music will, it don't matter if whatever kind of mood you're in, if you're in a pissed off mood and someone plays some good music, what's happening?
It's good.
Your toes start tapping,
That's right.
You start grooving, and you feel better.
Give a blowjob to someone.
Again, Double Run music, guys. No, I'm playing. When you're on stage, what's your go-to song? What's your favorite song that you like to play?
I'm gonna have to say for me, it's gotta be probably Slip Away. That's one that Mark wrote, and then like he said, he's wrote many a song in his day, and he brought it to the table one day at practice, and we kind of just took it and broke it down, and rewrote it, and it's probably one of the band's favorites. It's really it's upbeat. It's got a good feel to it. It's a little bit of our harder stuff, and
it's difficult to stand still when you hear that song.
It really
especially
is.
when you play that song. For me, that is second album material right there.
Definitely.
That's some of the new stuff we're working on.
Little hit there, fans.
I think it's going to be monumental.
Well, that leads into my next question: is what do y'all see in the future? What do y'all have in the works? I know y'all just coming out with Brother, right? It's not out. How long has it been out?
We released it in December, so it's been just a few months out now, and it's doing great, and we're
so y'all are playing shows and stuff like that, and
yes, sir.
So y'all one of these bands that you got, and then you just sit down, or y'all still full steam ahead?
No, we're still going, man. We're still
full
pushing
steam.
it.
Well, actually, we're going to be at a pig fest in Tallahassee, Florida, in February the 18th and the 19th. It's a battle of the bands kind of thing for original music. We've never participated in this, but we're really looking forward to it. And that's the 18th and 19th of February. And we've got other private shows and all. And Cypress Grill they've been great to us. They always call us, and we play at venues around DR's Chili and Rochelle. There we love to go there and jam out. And that's as time progresses, I'm sure we'll get different places, but right now those are the honey holes.
Yeah, hey, you always need those. Go-to places. Where do y'all see Double Run in the next 5 years? That's a straightforward question. There ain't no way. You have goals and you have visions, and you probably have stuff in the works and dreams. But where, Where do y'all see yourselves in 5 years?
5 years, ain't no telling. 5 years is
hopefully sitting at the Mike and Josh show with a few more albums and a little
bit
bit more
definitely.
fame.
Amen, bro.
Definitely.
That's
Hey,
what I'm talking about.
In 5 years, really,
Hey man, who tells? Who knows?
who can know? But hopefully, we got high hopes and
we're in it to win it here, and
yeah.
that's how we're gonna keep going. Nothing can sway us. We all love music, so in 5 years, if we're all still at this, it will not be a surprise to me.
Y'all just in it for the love.
Dare say that even if we stopped writing music right now, and we released a new album every year, we would be releasing albums even after.
There's
5
that
years.
much content.
We got that many songs.
We got
In
material.
the Double Run library, there's that much content.
We still got bullets in the chamber.
That's
right.
Yeah.
I've said that a few times. That no more.
You can catch Double Run on Facebook. That Facebook's www.facebook.com/Double Run Band. Again, I said you can also listen to their music on www.cdbaby.com. Do y'all have a YouTube page or stack channel or whatever?
Yeah, I do.
That way we can see more Rubik's Cube stuff.
Yeah, we can post it on there. I'm not 100% sure about the exact the URL, but the band, the channel's name is just Double Run Band, all one word. And right now we only have one video up, and it's a cover of She Talks to Angels on there right now. But shortly we will have more covers up on the and original stuff up on YouTube.
It's a new thing. We just kind of got that going not too long ago, So.
One of the songs that I want to talk about, I was just looking at y'all's Facebook before y'all come in, is Sometimes. I noticed y'all are getting pictures from your fans and stuff to honor the people that has passed on and people that they want to remember, and it sounds like it's a song that's really close to y'all's heart. And I want to know a little bit more about that. I mean, I listened to it and it sounds good. It's a little different. And I suggest you go listen to it and listen to the words. But I want to hear from y'all how that come about.
This song is it's extremely special to the Double Run community, man. Jason and I had a cousin by the name of Jay McDuffie, and he was killed in a car wreck in February of '09, and
I remember that. Yeah.
It was tragic, man. It was terrible, and everybody loved that little runt, And I sat down one night and I wrote Sometimes in memory and honor of him, and not just him, but I had him in mind. But there's a lot of everybody loses loved ones, and it's hard to let them go. And little hint. In fact, there I actually sat down and wrote that song 7 different times before I settled on, what it is today. And when we had it produced and all at Upper Rooms Recordings and Greg Hobbs, he done some awesome work to it. And I tell you what, I couldn't be happier with how that song turned out. It's the best I could do to tribute Jay McDuffie.
That was good. I was listening to it, and I actually thought of my mother. My mother died at 46 years old. She was 4 years ago, but that song still kind of brought a tear to my eye. So I understand how it is.
And that's kind of what we're going with trying to get the pictures and whatnot for a video from our fans. We feel that this song means a lot to us, and we're glad to hear that it means a lot to other people. And we just kind of want to honor our fans, loved ones that have gone on.
Anybody who's lost anybody special to them, we want to help, bring honor to them, and it's I lost my grandma back in the day, and that, I think of her every time we play that song, and it just makes you feel it, makes you realize what's important, and so that's what we're trying to go for with the video we're trying to make,
touch the fans, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Again, we got Double Run here on the Mike and Josh show. Rhythm and lead guitar is Mark Brown. We got backup and lead guitar Jason Brown. We got the bassist with the big hair, Alex Helms. And on drums over there is Tyler Ledford. and they're gonna give us a little song or two or whatever, just however they want to play, and let you out there and hear what their music's about. I know I've heard them at a couple parties, and I like their stuff. So let's fire it up, brothers.
This song here, my brother actually wrote. It didn't make it on the first album, but it was only because we were trying to perfect it. And I ain't gonna say we got it there yet, but we're gonna give it a shot.
All right. I like that, and that was cool. Now, what was the name of that song now?
That song's called Who I Am.
Who I Am, and that's exactly what. Now, I like the collard greens part because I can tear up some cornbread and collard greens, and that was awesome. Can I ask y'all to do one more? We'll do one more, and then we'll close it out.
One more. What you want to do? Soap in the Water Suit, everybody? This one's on our first album. It made the cut. It's called Soap in the Water. Hope y'all enjoy this here. All right, boys. Here we go. sound, there's no need for wine or sunshine. The night just runs away when I speak your name. I will be the same. And when we're alone and the tune only one hurt more. Well, I can't even make my brain away. I'm through today. Something in the water. I girl, you couldn't get harder. You say it was over when I thought it was gone. And when you sweet little thing, you got me singing your name. They say I'm crazy, but you're doing the same. You're doing the same, alright. So come with me, I'll make you believe. You'll take a shot and come back in a dream. You'll just make up your mind, and girl, we'll leave 'em behind. Come on, you know that you're already mine. You're already mine, alright now. Y'all like it? Second verse change, didn't you? I still ain't learned the words, bro.
Oh Lord! All right, that was double run here on the Mike and Josh show. Besides that place you were talking about in Tallahassee, what's some more places y'all gonna be playing? Or
Well, we got a big supporter of ours that lives in Guyton. February the 11th is a private party. He loves to have us play, and we love to go play for him. He's Tony Jones. We'll give a shout out to him. And man, he's a big supporter, and like I've mentioned and you mentioned, birthday parties around, and all of our supporters like to have us every once in a while. Andy Anderson down there, they throw big parties, and Keith McDuffie, he throws parties, and we all play. Like I said, we're always welcome at DR's Chili with Casey Roundtree and Cypress Grill. They call us, they're faithful to us, and we've been out and about,
We got next weekend is next weekend 28th.
I don't know. I don't know what day it is today. No.
Today, I think yesterday was 21st. Anyway, next weekend, if next weekend is the 28th, we down there at Indy's at Stable Show.
That's right. Big supporters of ours.
Down there, and then I think I'm not really exactly when we going to Guyton.
The 11th.
February the 11th. We'll be in Guyton, Georgia.
I live in Guyton, which is about 3 hours from Dover.
Yeah. Jason did drive to do this.
That makes it a little bit more interesting.
Well, appreciate that.
Well, I mean, it's hard. That's one. You said it's earlier in the show. You mentioned how hard it was, to do and make art. Well, that's one of the sacrifices that my brother makes for this band is he drives 2.5 hours everywhere we go. I mean,
that's what the guy that was in here before that we interviewed. He said he gets out and he pounds the pavement and he passes out flyers and he does what he has to do to get the job done.
There's a lot of legwork involved.
Yeah, so that's what every artist and band. I mean, it's just you got to pay the blood, sweat, and tears before you get where you want to go.
There you go, definitely. So. Got to pay your dues, man.
Yeah. Well, this is the Mike and Josh show. You can catch Double Run at the places that they said. You can also catch them on Facebook at facebook.com/Double Run Band. You can listen to their music on cdbaby.com. Check them out right here on the Mike and Josh show. We also got the camera going and YouTube on the content. So check us out. This is Webesode number 12. We'll have more bands in the local talent music series. So, y'all got any last words, shout outs, or anything?
Double run for life, baby.
That's
Right
right.
there.
All right. We had fun. Take it easy. See you. Bye.